How to Get Your Food Handler's License, a step-by-step guide. If you work in the food service industry, you may need to obtain a food handler's license to ensure that you are properly trained in food safety and handling. This guide will walk you through the steps to get certified, including training requirements, exam preparation, and application procedures. First, you'll need to determine the requirements in your state or jurisdiction. Before you begin the process of getting your food handler's license, it is important to determine the specific requirements in your state or jurisdiction. Some states may require specific training courses or exams, while others may have different application procedures. You can typically find this information on your state or local health department's website or by contacting them directly. Make sure to familiarize yourself with the requirements before proceeding with the certification process. First, you'll need to complete a food handler's training course. So once you have determined the specific requirements in your state or jurisdiction, the next step is to complete a food handler's training course. This course will cover important topics such as food safety, proper hygiene practices, and preventing foodborne illnesses. There are many options to completing this training, including online courses or in-person classes. Make sure to choose the course that is approved by your state or local health department, and after completing the course, you will typically need to pass an exam to receive your food handler certificate. Pass your food handler's exam. After completing your food handler's training course, the next step is to pass the exam. The exam will test your knowledge of food safety, proper hygiene practices, and preventing foodborne illnesses. The exam may be taken online or in person, depending on the requirements in your state or jurisdiction. Make sure to study and review the material covered in your training course before taking the exam. Once you pass the exam, you will receive your food handler certificate, which is required to work in many food service jobs. You need to apply for your food handler's license. Once you have completed your food handler's training and passed the exam, it is the time to apply for your license. The process may vary depending on your state or jurisdiction, but typically you will need to fill out an application and provide proof of your training and exam completion. Some states may also require a background check or additional documentation. Make sure to follow all instructions carefully and submit your application in a timely manner to avoid any delays in receiving your license. With your food handler's license in hand, you'll be ready to start working in the food service industry. And you'll need to renew your license as required. Once you have obtained your food handler's license, it is important to remember that it will need to be renewed periodically. Frequency of renewal may vary depending on your state or jurisdiction, but typically it's every 2 to 3 years. Make sure to keep track of when your license is set to expire and begin the renewal process in advance to avoid any lapses in certification. Some states may require additional training or exams for renewal, so be sure to check the requirements in your area. By staying up to date on your license renewal, you'll be able to continue working in the food service industry and ensure the safety of those you serve. Thank you for joining us today.